Welcome back. Now, for the obtained time, gunmen have carried out another onslaught in Kaduna State. In their latest attack, bandits stormed the Nuhu Bamali Polytechnic in Zaria, abducting 8 students and 2 staff members. The incident follows previous kidnap of students from Federal College of Forestry Mechanization, Afaka, and the Greenfield University, also in Kaduna State. Despite the fact that some of the abducted students have been killed by the kidnappers, the Kaduna State government has maintained its position that it will not negotiate with bandits. While that can be seen as a good move by the government, there's been nothing to show that it has created alternative plans now to rescue abducted persons or even secure schools and students in the state as the criminals continue to carry out kidnappings in Kaduna State. It's a worrying development, and it appears these criminals are getting bolder with every attack. Joining me now to discuss this further is Dennis Amakri, who is a former Nigerian intelligence officer. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us on the program. Could we say this latest attack is a statement of intent by these bandits going to a polytechnic this time?
It is more than intent. It's more than intent, you know. They've been making the statements that as long as the Kaduna state governor does not want to pay them, they will continue harassing. They move from secondary schools to universities. Now they are in the polytechnics, and they are running wild. But the worrisome thing is that although the governor said he was not going to pay, which I agree with him, but something has to be done. There must be a counter.
That is
it.
You
know, it is not just not paying.
And that is the challenge. So it's understandable when you say you're not paying, but then when these attacks continue to happen, it gives the impression that the government is helpless.
The government is not helpless, except they want to put themselves in a helpless position. Because you see, there are countermeasures. We are talking about safe school initiatives. How many schools have been made safe? That's the question. You know, the schools are still there. And we said it.
Talking about how many schools have been made safe, I mean, when you talk about the Safe School Initiative, one of the suggestions has been to ensure that every school has perimeter fencing. But we can't say the Polytechnic hasn't got perimeter fencing. So what exactly, are we talking about putting boots on the ground in every school? What kind of security measure would you want to see in place in schools?
No, it is not just putting boots on the ground. And it is not just having perimeter fence. It's an integrated system. You know, when we talk of safe school initiatives, it's an integrated system. And there are parts to be played by everybody. You know, if the school is fenced, then do we have a manned gate to watch access control? Then is there an alarm system?
Now, that alarm system is very critical, and it's something that you just don't see, because usually when these attacks happen, the moment these attacks are happening at that very moment, there's no alarm system now to alert or even warn. And you only get the news when it would have happened. And for a polytechnic like that, it's surprising that it wouldn't have an alarm system.
So what we are saying is that you get all these things in place. Besides the alarm system, you also train the students. Train the students on how to behave when they hear the alarm system. It's not just hearing the alarm system. If you hear the alarm system, where are you going to muster? That has to be designated. Is there a safe area that they can be where they cannot even be touched? Like a safe room that all of them, or a safe hall where all of them can go, and then, you know, a muster point. And then, of course, what to do after the alarm system. Then also to call in the quick response team of the nearest police or military installation. Because we know most of them are located very, very far away from town, on the highway. Now there should be, because the quick response team is part of this Safe School initiative. And of course, when they hear the alarm, not just a little alarm that you use, this thing, it should be the air raid alarm system, which makes very loud, very, very loud sound. And of course, these kidnappers don't want noise, they don't want attention, and they will run away. So we have to put these things in place so that the governor, if he says that he's not paying, that money that he has been using in paying should be used now to fortify the schools at this time. So
and I think you have a very strong point there, because I mean, you look at the nature of this attack, you look at the way the bandits carried out the attack. It's not a hit and run attack. It's not. They took their time, and they were there for quite a while, and there was just no response. I mean, it's not an attack that you can organize in, say, 10, 15 minutes. They were there for quite a while. Yet, no alarm, no response.
Yes. So these are the things that are supposed to be done to keep the schools safe. Otherwise, I can tell you right now, there are more schools to be attacked. And they're just sitting down there like sitting ducks. They've attacked this one now. They are looking at another one, which they could attack, and they move next to it and then do what they have to do. So we have to be more serious with this. It's not just paying lip service to it.
Why do you think it's been challenging for the Nigerian security community, whether it's the DSS where you served, the military, the entire Nigerian security security network? Why has it been difficult to locate where these bandits are and go after them? Why?
Well,
I mean, as we speak today, these bandits in Niger State are holding on to children as young as 4 or 5. And nobody seems to have an idea where they are. And
I don't believe that.
I get the impression we're not even doing much to locate. Why is it difficult for the Nigerian security agencies to crack this?
It is not difficult for them to crack. And I can assure you that they know where they are. They know where they are. The only problem we have is that there are supposed to be the political will in dealing with this. Because I can tell you, remember the president have just reiterated that when you see armed people with AK-47, shoot them.
Yeah, and in his latest interview, he reiterated that.
Yeah, that command has been on for a long time. Why was it not carried out? And again, he said, the dealing with armed bandits or kidnappers is mainly the job of the governors. Why are they not doing this? Because they know. For Kaduna State, for instance.
Because, the governors have for long been given the excuse that, look, that they are just called chief security officers, that they do not control anything.
No, that is not true. That's not true.
Yeah, because you should be in a better position to let us know, because you served in the DSS. Because we keep hearing this all the time. The governor saying we do not control anything. So it's like they're just there. They have no influence at all. They can't do anything. They can't even call on, say, the garrison commander in their state, or even the director of DSS in their state. That's the impression they give.
Can I answer it now?
Okay.
That is a very wrong impression given by the governors. And I think they are very, very dishonest to be feeding Nigerians with that. Any governor who tells you that, oh, I'm the chief security officer, but I don't have anything to deal with the security situation, is lying. Is lying. And I can tell you one thing. I was a director in a state. And every Monday morning, we sit down in a security council meeting. Every Monday morning. And in that meeting, you have the police, you have the DSS. If there are military formations there, you have the commander of the military. Like in Lagos here, where I serve, there is the military, there is the Air Force, there is the Navy people there, NSCDC. All of them come to that Monday meeting, and they still hold it. The chairman of that committee meeting is the governor. And that governor will give you assignments to the different bodies, and they go and do it. And then next Monday, we come back and we discuss it. So anybody, any governor who is telling you that, oh, I am the CSO, but there is no, I cannot command the police, he's just playing politics. He's simply trying to look for a policeman that he will call to go and pursue his political enemies. You know, that is wrong, because those people are sent to the states to service the governor.
So and why are the governors failing to deliver?
Who is failing to deliver?
I mean, why are the governors failing to deliver? I mean, to provide the security then?
Because they are
You take the situation of Kaduna State, for instance.
They are busy spending the security vote. Some very few governors, they bought them all kinds of vehicular assistance. You know, I've seen Rivers State do that. I've seen Lagos State do that. I've seen a couple of states that are doing that. But these people are not up to 5%. The rest of the states are just pocketing the money without assisting or even supporting the security agents to do what they are supposed to do. So I'm very happy what the president said, that these people should start taking responsibility. They should be found accountable, you know, in handling their states. Even them should also force the local government chairman, because in some states,
well, the local government chairman, those ones are just dead anyway.
Anymore, you know. And these are the stages. These are the tiers of government, and everybody must be responsible to it. Not every time everybody will be shouting, President, President. You know, that is not it. They are shaking their responsibility.
Mr. Dennis Amakri, thank you very much for joining us on the program and for talking to us.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, that's how much we can take on the program this week. We thank you very much for watching. See you again next week. Bye-bye.